Hello everyone, welcome back to our Let's Play of Dragon Age 2. We just finished hanging out with our friend Meryl, and well, before we were hanging out with Meryl, we actually stopped home to check the mail, and it turned out we had a whole bunch of quests that people had sent us in the mail, because, you know, that's one way to find a hero, I guess, through the mail order hero service. So, one of the quests that we found is titled Act of Mercy, and it asks us to go to the location marked on the Free Marches world map to answer the letter's anonymous plea for help. This quest is marked as a main plot quest, and if I remember correctly, I believe it should introduce us to a new party member. So we're going to be prioritizing this quest today. So let's head on out to the Free Marches and head to the Wounded Coast approach, which is where it looks like the quest wants us to go. Here we are in the Wounded Coast, and immediately upon arrival we are attacked by dragonlings! Holy... Okay, we haven't seen any dragonlings around here. This is new. As you can see, I also switched up the party. I replaced Meryl with Varric, so we're back to sort of our OG party of Thor. Oh, that was interesting. I wonder if there's any bigger dragons around here. Oh, there's more small dragons. There's a lot of small dragons. Okay, so many babies. You have to think there's probably a mama, which is honestly not great for us. Mama's probably not going to be happy that we took down her babies. No sign of Mama Dragon yet, but I do see some corpses scattered about, so that's good, question mark. What's better, finding random corpses on the ground or finding a giant angry Mama Dragon? Oh, I see someone up ahead. Oh, it's Thrask. Hey, man.
Master Hawke, Ariane tells me you sought a better path than the Circle for her son, Fenris. I thought perhaps you would be willing to show mages a kindness once more.
What's this about?
Can I get the details before I agree?
There are a number of apostates hiding in those caverns.
And you've allowed this?
I was hoping you might speak to the group. Convince them to surrender peacefully before my fellow Templars arrive.
How did the mages get here?
Who are these apostates? Where did they come from?
These are the mages of the former Circle at Starkhaven. It burned to the ground, and their Templars sent for us to relocate the survivors. Unfortunately, they escaped on the journey. With their phylacteries burned, it has been nearly impossible to track them.
Phylacteries?
What's a phylactery?
When a mage joins the Circle, the first enchanter takes a sample of his blood. It is used as a focus to track the mage should he escape.
Alright, I'll help you.
I would not like to see this become a massacre.
Thank you. Your compassion does you credit. These mages have shown they attack Templars on sight. You have a better chance than I to convince them they are better off alive in the Circle than free and dead. Successor hunts them as well. If they have not surrendered by the time he arrives, this will be a bloodbath.
Alright, I don't know how much they will listen to me, but I would definitely prefer to avoid a bloodbath, so... let's head inside. I guess Sir Thrask was the one who sent us the anonymous letter. It's good to know that there are some Templars who are sympathetic to the mage's plight. Let's head on in here. Spooky caves are spooky. Oh, here we go. Hi. Oh, wow, they attack first. He didn't even try to talk. None of us look like Templars, do we? But nope, he went ahead and summoned his skeletons and have decided to fight us, so... we have no choice but to fight back and hope that the other apostates are a little bit more receptive to dialogue.
Is this blood magic? Only one way out for these mages now.
Alright, Aveline, let's keep an open mind until we talk to them. Hey look, it's the exact same fire that we saw in a cave earlier, because it literally has the ham. A great example of Dragon Age 2 reusing its location assets. There's the ham again.
Maker's blessing. I thought I was going to die down here in this tomb. Are you with the Templars? Please, I need to go back to the Circle. I never wanted to get involved in this. Not when he started making those things.
He?
Who is he?
Decimus. It was his decision. He kept saying the Templars would label us blood mages if we fled. Why not use it if it's our best tool? He slit his wrist, and the magic, it rose from the blood and woke the skeletons in the cave. I ran. Decimus is wrong. Blood magic is a work of evil, not just a power the Templars keep from us for spite.
Tell me more about this Decimus.
Decimus is the leader of these mages.
He's crazy. He said with our phylacteries gone, no one could find us. We would be free. I think maybe he set the fire. There must be a demon working through him. No normal man would profane the dead like this.
I can help you.
The Templar Thrask is waiting outside. Surrender to him and you won't be hurt.
I surrender. Take me to the Templars. I don't want anything to do with this blood magic. The rest of them, they're still following Decimus. He's gone mad. I think he'd kill us all just to take the Templars down.
Well, I'm glad we were able to save one of the mages at the very least. That guy surrendered to us right after we killed all these skeletons. So that's good. Hopefully some more of them will be reasonable, although I'm not sure now that we hear about this Decimus character. Looks like I found Decimus. He looked to be glowing just up ahead. Yep, here we go. Think he'll be open to a chat? Guess we'll find out.
The Templars have come to take us back to the Circle.
Not a good start.
Decimus, no! Stay your hand.
Thank you, woman,
These are
voice
no
of reason.
Templars.
What do I care what shield they carry? If they challenge us, the dead themselves will meet the call.
Okay, yeah, Decimus has no interest in talking, and now there are skeletons. Lovely. Great work, Decimus. You couldn't have just waited 1 second to talk to us and find out we aren't Templars. Instead, you want to throw me across the map and literally glitch me into a wall. How rude.
You killed him. Oh, Decimus. You should have listened to me. Oh,
I didn't have a choice.
you are one of us.
I walked in here and he attacked me with skeletons.
How is it you side against your own?
That man was a blood mage. I don't have to be part of the Circle to know that is wrong.
Decimus gave us the courage to
I mean,
face
any
the
magic that
Templars.
requires you to slit your wrists
we would be
is
prisoners.
probably not great magic. Look, I'm sorry I had to kill him. I didn't have a choice.
He obviously meant a lot to you.
He was our future. Until he came, we never thought to fight back. I told Decimus he was going too far, but he said it was the only way to protect us. To protect me.
She won't admit it, but it's obvious she's just as corrupted.
I swear to you, I have had no truck with demons. Please, we only want our freedom. Without your help, the Templars will execute us all for Decimus's crimes.
Where do you want to go?
If not in the Circle, how do you intend to live?
I hear there are places outside the Free Marches where the Templars are not so vigilant.
Well, how do you want me to help?
What do you ask of me?
There is a Templar who followed us. You must have met him when you entered. Kill him, and we can get clear of Kirkwall before the Templars send more men.
I would not see these mages killed. But if we start murdering Templars, we'll draw their fury down on us. They would have us kill a man for doing the just work of a Templar.
Will you buy us time to flee Kirkwall?
I'm not gonna kill Thrask, sorry. Thrask is a good man. I believe you that you've had no consort with demons, but at the same time that doesn't mean another man needs to die. Sorry, I'm not gonna help you.
Thrask is a good man. It is no more right for him to die than you.
Then lay down your arms. I am trying to save our lives, not throw them away. We will come with you.
Okay, that
I'll
works.
make sure the way out is clear.
Perfect. I'm glad we were able to come to an amicable solution about this. I know it sucks that they have to go back to the Circle, I understand that, but better than slitting their wrists and raising zombies from the ground. Brass should hopefully make sure that they're treated okay. Alright, so I guess we'll go back out the way we came, make sure there's no other creatures in the way, and tell Thrask that we've managed to convince most of the mages. Oh, speaking of creatures in the way, corpses are still rising from the dead. Even with Decimus gone, it's too late. All the corpses want to come back to life.
Are you saying there isn't anyone inside? Then where did that apprentice come from?
I followed the tracks from the caravan site, but the boy says the others already left.
Don't lie, Thrask. I know you're soft on the robes. I followed the same tracks and... What do we have here?
Uh-oh. These mages surrendered.
The Blood Mage is dead. These mages willingly return to the Circle.
The Circle? As if we would let these demon worshippers pollute the minds of our mages. No. Once they've tasted freedom...
Okay, so we've got ourselves an asshole Templar here now. Lovely.
No! And you wonder why we fear them? Please, you must protect us.
I am gonna protect you, don't worry. We're gonna hopefully get you out of here safely. You can't just kill them.
They deserve a trial.
They're mages. They ran. Done.
The Circle is a sanctuary, not a prison. If you kill these
Yes,
people, I will see
Thrask.
you
Good guy
disappear
Thrask
divine
stepping up here.
yourself.
Knight Commander says no rebel robes get to preach to the tame ones.
Are you truly going to send us off with this monster?
I'm not sending you with that guy. Oh no. Can they just go with Thrask? I don't want to attack that Templar. We'll be in so much shit. But at the same time, if I tell these people to go with him, he's gonna kill them all. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? No, you're free.
Step back, Templar. These mages will not go tamely under your blade.
We'll discuss your choice of allies later, Thrask. Men?
Alright, I don't want to do this, especially because I don't want any harm to come to Bethany. But I also can't just let all these people go off to get executed when they're willing to surrender. And when Thrask promised that he would help them. So, here we are, fighting Templars. Thrask is actually fighting on our side, so it seems we clearly made the right choice. So that makes me feel a lot better. Thrask is willing to go rebel for these guys, so we will too.
By the grace of the Maker, they're dead. I wanted this to end peacefully, not...
There can be no peace between the mages and Templars of Kirkwall, sir. It has gone too far.
What will you do now, Thrask?
You did not aid your fellow Templars. Does that mean you are leaving the Order?
I suppose my side has been picked. I will tell the other Templars you killed Karas and I came upon the bodies. I will give a false trail to follow.
Thank you. And thank you. Please accept this as the only reward I can offer. I dare not carry a staff with the mark of Starkhaven on it now. This has been more than I expected. We must away.
As must we. Come, Alan. I'm sorry you were the only one I could save.
So, I gotta be honest, that didn't answer my question. Is Thrask staying with the Templars? And just blaming this guy's death on those mages? I mean, that's probably best case scenario, honestly. We keep someone good in the Templars. Let those other guys get away, get rid of this guy. Either way, as you can see, Dragon Age 2 is filled with difficult choices. If you play this and actually are trying to make what you think is the right decision, what's right is not always clear, and you just have to go with your best judgment, which is really all we can do in real life. So, there you have it. The mages are free, and we got paid, so I'll swallow that as well. Okay, so clearly that quest was not the quest I thought it was. However, that doesn't change the fact that we are missing one party member, and so that means we're gonna have to do these other quests, because there's, well, I really want to get the final party member. So, we have 3 quests here to do: the Bone Pit, Loose Ends, and Bait and Switch. So we're currently here in Low Town, so at night. So we'll go meet Anzo right now and see what he has to say. Hello, you must be Anzo. Anzo.
Are you Anso?
Ah! Sweet mother of Partha. You can't just run up on someone like that. Are you the human Fenris told me about? The one looking for work?
Expecting someone else?
Did you think I was going to attack you?
Oh, no. All right. Hope not. Anyhow, my apologies, human. I haven't been on the surface very long. I keep thinking I'll fall up into that sky any minute.
Poor thing.
Bartrand used to be like that. Got jumpy every time he stepped outside.
What a bizarre thing to be scared of.
But I digress. I need some help. Rather badly, in fact. Some product of mine has been misplaced. The men who were supposed to deliver it decided not to. If you retrieve my property, I could reward you handsomely.
What kind of property?
Just what did these men steal?
Did I say steal? I don't know if I would go that far. They seemed like perfectly reasonable smugglers. They smiled and everything. The goods are valuable, however, and illegal. And my client wants them very, very badly. You know how these Templars can be.
So it's lyrium.
You're smuggling lyrium to the Templars?
Maker's breath. Between the Chantry, the Carta, and the Coterie.
By the Paragons, not so loudly. My word, I'm not cut out for this. I should have taken that job sweeping stables like Mother insisted.
Look, this better be worth it.
Make it worth my time and I'll help you.
Oh, I will. Or I'll try to. The gentlemen conduct their business at night in a little hovel within the alienage. If you have to kill them, then I guess it can't be avoided. But I'm sure they'll be reasonable.
Yeah, I'm sure. Very reasonable. Ah, Kirkwall. Always full of less than savory, partly sketchy side quests for us to take on. Luckily, Hawke is a little more morally gray than, say, our warden back in Ferelden was. And so, we'll do anything for a little bit of coin, unless it's, you know, really bad. And looks like these guys will do anything to protect their coin, because here they are, a bunch of Sharp's highwaymen, ready to meet me. Let's take these guys down. Alright, well that was a super warm welcoming to the alienage. I guess we'll loot these bodies and then head into that conveniently marked abandoned house. Okay, what do we have here? It looks small. Looking at the little mini-map. We got traps though, that look like Hawke is as sharp as a hawk. Get it? Oh god. Don't unsubscribe, please. So here are the street thugs, and it looks like there's the smuggler's cargo that we're looking for. So they didn't even bother to try to talk to us, so it looks like violence is the only option, unfortunately. But thus is the way of many a quest we've taken on in Kirkwall. Usually diplomacy does not work, unfortunately, and this is what we have to end up doing.
Clearly expecting someone.
Anso's goods are probably in that chest.
Let's go check it out. Oh, there's nothing in here.
It's empty.
Waste of bloody time. Who put us up to this?
I guess we have no choice but to go back to Anso and tell him.
Ah, was Anzo pulling our leg and there really was no loot? Or did someone get here before us?
That's not the elf. Who is that?
What the heck?
Doesn't matter. We were told to kill whoever enters the house.
What the heck? Did Anzo set us up? To Vinters? I love how we're just fighting bloody murder outside Meryl's house. Poor girl's probably in there trying to sleep and all she can hear is the literal battle. I mean, that goes for everybody in the alienage. Sorry guys. Wasn't trying to make so much noise. They started it. Ah, slavers. Okay. Well then. Again, were we set up, Anzo? Because I'm not going to be very happy if we were. Just killed a bunch more people. They were slavers, so I gotta be honest, I don't feel very bad about taking them out. But let's head back. Oh.
But you made a serious mistake coming here.
Lieutenant, I want everyone in the clearing, now!
Captain!
Your men are dead.
Aha!
Your tactics failed. I suggest running back to your master while you can.
You're going nowhere, slave.
Whoa. He punched right through him.
Slave. I apologize. When I asked Anso to provide a distraction for the hunters, I had no idea they'd be so numerous.
A distraction?
You were responsible for this.
I'm the reason you're here, yes. My name is Fenris. These men were Imperial bounty hunters, seeking to recover a Magister's lost property, namely myself. They were trying to lure me into the open. Crude as their methods were, I could not face them alone. Thankfully, Anso chose wisely.
So remember earlier when I said we had one more party member to recruit? This is him. So this was the quest we needed to do. So, there's no job?
Everything Anso said was a lie, then?
Not everything. Your employer was simply not who you believed.
You're an escaped slave?
That seems like a lot of effort to find one slave.
It is.
So you're no ordinary slave.
Does this have something to do with those markings?
Yes. I imagine I must look strange to you. I did not receive these markings by choice. Even so, they have served me well. Without them, I would still be a slave.
Now it all makes sense.
Anso's job did seem a little too easy.
Perhaps the deception was unnecessary. If so, I'm sorry. I've become too accustomed to hiding. If I may ask, what was in the chest? The one they kept in the house?
It was empty.
I suppose it was too much to hope for. Even so, I had to know.
What did you think was in it?
You're expecting something else?
I was, but I shouldn't have. It was bait, nothing more.
So is that it?
All that for an empty chest?
No, there's more. It's as I thought. My former master accompanied them to the city. I know you have questions, but I must confront him before he flees. I will need your help.
Confront him?
It sounds like you intend to do more than just talk.
Denarius wants to strip the flesh from my bones, and has sent so many hunters that I've lost count. And before that, he kept me on a leash like a Qunari mage, a personal pet to mock Qunari custom. So, yes, I intend to do more than just talk.
Alright, well, you gotta make it worth my time.
If I'm compensated for my trouble, then I'll help.
I will find a way to repay you. I swear it. The Magister is staying at a mansion in Hightown. Meet me there as soon as you can. We must enter before morning.
Alright, excellent. Well, this is exactly the quest I was looking to get. Bait and Switch is the quest, for anyone ever wondering which quest recruits Fenris. But now we're gonna go help him and head to the Magister's mansion in Hightown at night. Alright, here we are in Hightown, so let's go find Fenris. Really quiet in these streets at night. I mean, I guess we don't actually know what hour it is. It could be like 3 a.m., so you would hope things are quiet around here, I guess, at that hour.
No one has left the mansion, but I've heard nothing within. Denarius may know we're here. I wouldn't put it past him.
So who is this man?
I could stand to know a little more about this Denarius.
He is a Magister of the Tevinter Imperium.
Oh, is that all? Nothing to worry about, then.
There, he is a wealthy mage with great influence. Here, he is but a man who sweats like any other when death comes for him.
Well, we should be careful.
He may have prepared some magical defenses.
They will not keep me from him.
Alright, so Fenris is now in the party, and Fenris can act as a tank, so he can replace Aveline. And then we'll go Bethany and Varric. Oh, we got some traps right away as we enter the mansion. Again, luckily we have Hawke. Oh, and we've got lots of shades here to welcome us. Hello, shades.
spirits to do his fighting for him.
Apparently.
Can you hear me? Your pets cannot stop us.
They're like the ultimate Walmart greeters, except much less friendly. Whoa, lots of traps. Okay, everyone don't step on the traps. I will disarm them, and then we will kill, again, all of the shades. They just keep coming. There's so many. Now there's a rage demon, too. Holy moly. It's just waves and waves of shades. This guy certainly set up some defenses before he holed up in here. He didn't do so haphazardly. It is insane how many shades this guy has. Clearly, we are dealing with a very powerful mage, because he's able to summon like 50 shades at once. Oh my god, it's 50 Shades of Shade! 50 Shades of Grey's newest spin-off novel, 50 Shades of Shades, available at a Tevinter bookstore somewhere near you.
Gone. I'd hoped... No, it doesn't matter any longer. I assume Daenerys left valuables behind. Take them if you wish. I need some air.
Poor Fenris. He was really hoping to get some revenge here, but unfortunately the place looks empty. Well, empty minus all the shades we killed. Let's loot their bodies and then go speak with Fenris.
It never ends. I escaped a land of dark magic, only to have it hunt me at every turn. It is a plague burned into my flesh and my soul. And now I find myself in the company of even more mages.
Hey now, be nice to my sister.
I saw you casting spells inside. I should have realized sooner what you really were. You harbor a viper in your midst. It will turn on you and strike when you least expect. That is in its nature.
Bethany has proven herself.
My sister is stronger than you think.
You tell him, brother.
I'm not blind. I know magic has its uses, and there are undoubtedly mages with good intentions. But even the best-intentioned mage can fall prey to temptation. And then their power is a curse to inflict upon others.
No one's stopping you from moving on, you know.
I imagine I appear ungrateful. If so, I apologize, for nothing could be further from the truth. I did not find Daenerys, but I still owe you a debt. Here is all the coin I have, as Anso promised. Should you find yourself in need of assistance, I would gladly render it.
Will you work with mages?
Are you going to have a problem with my companions?
I will watch them carefully if we travel together. I can promise no more.
Well, will the hunters return?
Do you think your master will keep chasing you?
He is too proud not to. Perhaps one day the hunt will cost him more than he is willing to pay, but I doubt that matters any longer.
Why is he after you anyway?
Your old master must want something more than just a runaway slave.
He doesn't want me at all, just the markings on my skin. They are lyrium, burned into my flesh to provide the power that Daenerys required of his pet. And now he wishes his precious investment returned, even if he must rip it from my corpse.
That would be a shame.
Seems like a waste of a perfectly handsome elf.
The truth is, I know nothing.
Awkward.
These markings on me. It was Daenerys' choice, one he now regrets.
So just breaking the fourth wall here for a moment. Coming into Dragon Age 2, I kind of had the intention that I wanted to romance Fenris. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if him and Hawke end up being a good match, but that is why I started off there with a little flirt to see how things go. Anyway, I could use your help.
I'm planning an expedition I might need help with.
Fair enough. Should you ever have need of me, I will be here. If Daenerys wishes his mansion back, he is free to return and claim it. Beyond that, I am at your disposal.
I mean, I guess it is a free mansion, even though it's kind of haunted. You know? Win some, you lose some. We got a new codex entry talking about slavery in Tevinter Imperium. Slavery still thrives in Thedas, even if the trade has been outlawed. Who hasn't heard the tales of poverty-stricken elves lured into ships by the prospect of well-paying jobs in Antiva, only to find themselves clapped in leg irons once at sea? Humans fall prey to this too. If they're lucky, they end up in Orlais, which has only servants. Most nobles treat them decently, because they are afraid of admitting the truth. Orlesians go to great lengths to maintain the fiction that slavery is illegal. Of course, the greatest consumer of slave labor is the Timitar Imperium, which would surely crumble if not for the endless supply of slaves from all over the continent. There they are meat, chattel. They are beaten, used as fodder in the endless war against the Kunari, and even serve as components in dark magic rituals. So poor Fenris really wasn't treated well. We did get a new quest for recruiting Fenris, though. We need to go speak to him at Daenerys' abandoned Hightown mansion, aka the free mansion that he is squatting in. Squatter's rights, I guess. Hey Fenris, nice mansion you got here. See, you haven't gotten around to cleaning up the cobwebs yet, but what's up?
Egregio Pavali. There are 6 bottles in the cellar.
Ooh, we're getting right to wine, okay.
Pour it for his guests. My appearance intimidated them, he said, which he enjoyed.
I like your appearance.
I can't imagine why they would be put off.
You say what's on your mind. I'll give you that.
Can't tell if he's liking my advances so far. Oh! Okay.
It's good I can still take pleasure in the small things.
You want revenge.
Is getting back at your master all that matters to you?
There are days when it feels that way. I've wanted to leave my past behind me, but it won't stay there. Tell me, have you never wanted to return to Ferelden?
I've thought about it.
I grew up in Ferelden. It will always be my home.
The Blight is over. You could rebuild what you lost. Do you truly not want to?
I have a new life now.
Even if I wanted to, Kirkwall is my home now.
Having a place where you can put down roots, I understand. Still, to have the option must be gratifying.
Are you staying in Kirkwall?
Do you intend to keep living here?
I haven't decided. For now, it's as good as any other place. I would return to Saharan if I could, but there is no life for me there.
Saharan?
Is that where you're from?
So I've been told.
You don't remember?
Were you very young when you left then?
Perhaps.
Okay. Getting lots of information here. Where is Daenerys now?
You could track your former master down, I assume.
I imagine he has returned to Minrathous, though I dare not go near the city while he is alive. No, it is better to wait for him to leave his fortress, fight from a fortified position. I do not expect your help when that day comes, but I would not turn it aside.
So how long has it been since you escaped?
You've been on the run a long time then.
3 years now.
Oh.
Daenerys has a way of finding me.
He's been chasing you for
Perhaps
3
it is
years?
the
Wow.
markings. Whatever the means, it never takes him long to follow. This is the first time I've given him reason to pause. I suppose there are advantages in numbers.
So you've been alone?
Haven't you sought help before?
Hirelings, when I could steal the coin. Never anyone of substance. Until you. Daenerys will not give up, however. I await his return.
Are you sure?
What if he does give up? What then?
Then I go to him. I will not live with a wolf at my back.
I mean, good plan, I guess.
Sounds like the right idea to me.
If it comes to that, I doubt it will.
You could make a home here.
If you're looking to start a life, you could stay.
I could see myself staying, for the right reasons. I should thank you again for helping me against the Hunters. Had I known Anso would find me a man so capable, I might have asked him to look sooner.
You're a flatterer.
Maybe I should be thanking Anso.
Maybe you should. Perhaps I'll practice my flattery for your next visit. With any luck, I'll become better at it.
Alright, guys. We're laying down the foundation for romance. While we're here, we're also going to read his books. History of Kirkwall, Chapter 3. Okay, guys, that's it for Hawke and Friends. On today's episode, we finally recruited all of the available party members, and we have enough gold to go on our Deep Roads expedition. So after 10 episodes of bumming around Kirkwall trying to get gold and make friends, we're finally ready to go on our big adventure. Hopefully I'll see you guys back here next time for more Dragon Age 2. Thanks for watching, everyone.